Hello, all. If it has been a few days since you watched the first video, or you're watching the videos out of order, or any of the above, hi again. My name is Marin Phelan. I use she, her pronouns, and I work in the Office of Student Involvement. During this video, I am going to show you our number one way to get involved on campus through student organizations and events on campus, and that is our platform called Involve. Involve has both a web version and an app, but just for our purposes today and for my ease of screen sharing, I'm going to show you the web version, but I highly encourage that you get the app. It's a lot easier to access just in our daily lives, spending all of our time on our phones. So I will just share my screen quickly to give you a little walkthrough of Involve. So as you can see here, this is our student portal for Involve. This is a landing page. The URL is called edgewood.presence.io. Involve used to be called Presence, and then because of a whole bunch of corporate things, they changed the name to Involve. But the URL is still Presence. So that's, if you're ever wondering how to get there, edgewood.presence.io. On our homepage, we have just a few little things. It'll say your name, your contact. It'll give you a little profile as well. So if you attend any events and we take your attendance, you will receive some points for that. You can track those points on your profile. Your profile will also tell you what organizations you're part of. I, as a staff member, am just a manager of a few organizations. So I manage the Office of Student Involvement and the Student Senate organizations on Involve. But if you are a student and you're part of different orgs on Involve, then those will show up there as well. We have just a little snapshot of a few different events coming up and a variety of other helpful links on this home page. But what I really want to show you, so that it will be really targeted to your specific experience, are our events and organizations. So starting with events, it looks a little bare right now because it is summer currently. But there's this lovely little toggle over here that says dates. So if you click on the dates toggle, you can select. I'm just going to show us last year's orientation just for the sake of having lots of events up here. And then it will sit and think for a while as it is processing, because we've had a lot of events since last year's orientation. But okay, here you go. You can see when you search for events within a certain date range that you can always change right here, all of the events that we had within those dates. So we have on each of the events just a little preview with the event flyer, the location, time, all of that relevant information. Also, the group that is hosting the event. So you can see, because these are all orientation, they're basically all Office of Student Involvement right there. But other organizations and athletic teams also will post on Involve. So if you ever want to know what's happening on campus, be sure to check this out. Another way to view these events, if you prefer not to have the little flyers and everything, you can look in a list format, and it's just a bunch of words. Again, all of the organizations are Office of Student Involvement here, but it doesn't always look like that. So then we also have a calendar function, and it defaults to this current month where it, again, just looks so empty because summer. But if we go back, let's say here's April of 2025, you can see we had all sorts of different events going on that you can view in this calendar function. We also on Involve have organizations. So all of our student organizations on campus are going to be listed here on Involve. And there are several different staff and faculty offices that are also listed through this page. So if you ever want to learn about what's available on campus for you to get involved with, you can search for it on the organizations tab on Involve. Let's find one just for an example for us. Edgewood College Art Therapy students. This is a pretty fun one. It says there are only 7 members. That's just because it's not updated yet. Once things are updated in the fall, it will really start to look a lot more lively here on Involve. So this will tell you, what is ECATS, what do they do, what are their goals for the year, and then it'll link sometimes to their social media accounts. If there are upcoming events, these will all be listed as well on these individual organization pages. It'll also list some contact information for different organizations. So if you want to know how to get involved, you can reach out with that contact information. And then the join button here will add this organization to your individual profile. So this is a general walkthrough of Involve. There are some other links on here that you're welcome to explore as well, but due to the app functionality on your phone, it really only shows you events and organizations on the app. And I think those are the most important anyway. So this is just a walkthrough of how to get involved on campus. Thank you.